sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody enjoy all my NFL videos, man. If you want more NFL talk, check out our NFL playlist. We got tons of NFL videos in the archives. That's pretty good, man. So check it out, man. Appreciate everybody for checking back in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Now, this ain't your ordinary NFL video, man. And something sparked the idea a couple days ago. It was a repost in one of the groups I was in on Facebook, and it was talks about black quarterbacks. They had, I think, McNabb and RG3, Michael Vick, and somebody else on there as well, too. And I know Warren Moon and Randall Cunningham didn't make that's one of the best black quarterbacks of all time. And obviously, it was a novice that was talking about black quarterbacks if you don't have Warren, or at least you don't have Warren on there, Randall Cunningham on there. But I asked the question, and nobody really gave me a rebuttal. I said, why ain't Russell Wilson considered one of the best black quarterbacks? In my opinion, he's the top 5 quarterback in this league, and he's the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. I think he's the highest paid NFL player. And I feel that black people have this stigma. They say he's Carlton, he's cornball. But you know what? I'd rather my son grow up a cornball or grow up like Russell Wilson than grow up like Future, than grow up like there's some other ignorant dudes that's out there, man. This dude carries himself in a manner that should make the culture proud. Okay? I mean, black women get mad, and some black men get mad as well. I'm not going to just put on black women. When athletes marry white women, they get on, marry white women, and they say that is a symbol of success, power, and wealth, that you have a white woman on your arm versus not having a black woman on your arm. But I don't get into that on this channel, so I won't go in depth on that. We're just going to keep it sports. But check out my Patreon. I may cover that pretty soon. I have to update that. That link's in the description. But I wonder why, at least in the sports world, I don't even talk about the rap community or the hip-hop community as well, why don't they accept Russell Wilson? Why is it, because he's raising somebody else's son and future son? When Future told his kids that they need to make a sacrifice for him because he's a superstar and he out here getting his money. Like, dude, plenty of us out there, young black men and women, we had somebody else step in our lives, and, for good or for bad or for worse, however, they was there. You know what I'm saying? In some capacity, you might not like them, but as you get older and maybe you step into the stepfather role or stepmother role, or as you look from outside looking in for one of your homeboys, that the role ain't easy. You know what? You might think it's easy, but it's a tough role. It's a lot of hurdles to get over. But, it is what it is. But for him, he needs more respect because he won the Super Bowl. And at the end of the day, he rode the Legion of Boom coattail. I always said that was horseshit because, okay, if that's the case, tell me that Matt Flynn go in there and win the Super Bowl with that same team. He doesn't. I watched that Super Bowl run in the year before that. Russell Wilson made a ton of plays down the field, and his ability to be mobile, helped Marshawn Lynch get loose too. Because before he got there, they wasn't winning shit. And if he wasn't there, they wasn't going to win nothing. Unless you had Peyton or Tom Brady come over there, or somebody of that ilk, another top 10 quarterback. But the plays that he made with his legs, the inability of that franchise to put offensive linemen in front of him, his story was no different from McNabb before T.O. got there. He done had shit. Freddie Mitchell, Pinkerton, and he pretty much L.J. Smith, but he had a good running backs and Staley, and he had Brian Westbrook. But really outside, he'd have had nothing. Cam Newton went on the list. I don't know why Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl. For some reason, black people got this folk hero tale about Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Michael Vick was so good. Michael Vick couldn't play fucking quarterback to save his life in Atlanta. Okay, he was a good athlete, but he didn't read the defenses. He didn't take the game serious enough. Michael Vick was a great athlete that played quarterback. He wasn't a great quarterback. He wasn't a Hall of Fame quarterback. He wasn't as good as Cam Newton is as playing the position. By definition, Cam Newton made it to the Super Bowl. Michael Vick never did. Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl. Michael Vick never did. Neither did Donovan McNabb. Russell Wilson better than him. Better than RG3 ever dreamed to be. That's the harsh reality of it, man. Russell Wilson is a better quarterback than Michael Vick. So is Cam Newton. And definitely Warren Moon and them. These two brothers that went to the Super Bowl. Cam Newton could have won it. But hey, he came up short. Broncos had a great team that year. Russell Wilson won it. He won it. And, first people say, he rode the coattails of Legion of Boom shit. Fuck up out of here, man. Without him, they wouldn't have won it. Put Matt Flynn in there. But for whatever reason, black people don't want to accept Russell Wilson because he ain't hood, he ain't ghetto, he ain't ignorant, he don't wear his Nikes a certain way, or he don't wear his hat a certain way. Fuck all that, man. You should want your son to grow up and have some type of class. Of course, you want him to have some edge to him. You need that edge, But at the same time, he must have some type of edge to survive in the National Football League. Not for long. That's what it stands for. Same dude. He first dude in history, at least quarterback that I knew, that divorced a white woman and ended up marrying a black woman and elevated her state of mind, bought her master's as a gift. He bought her master's as a gift. And we all make mistakes. His reputation is impeccable. There's no smear on him. There's no smear on him. Like, you can't see he did shit or had a incident in college or nothing like that. But that's black people. They want to put Future on a pedestal. And they want to put, all these, Young Thug, all these NBA all these ignorant niggas. That shouldn't be what we about in our culture. They shouldn't be the face of our culture, ignorant people like that. We kings. We not welfare kings and queens. We kings. Sagging their pants and, doing codeine and rapping about drug addicts. People rather that be the face of our culture than a law-abiding citizen that's elevated a Sierra's state of mind. She genuinely seems fucking happy. Now, I know you don't like Sierra, but it's just not about Sierra. Because that's what you want your king to do in your life, ladies. You want your king to elevate you. Because the head of the household don't elevate you. The queen can't be the head of the household. That's beta male shit. She can't lead the head of the household. She can do some things that a man can as far as leading and stuff. She can keep some shit in line. But as far as leading the household out of this dark cloud that we are in the black inner cities in, King is gonna uplift you in your way you think. And Russell Wilson is a black king. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. His mother black. His dad might be mixed with something. I'm not sure. He passed away in 2010. He seemed to be black as well. But that's what you want. That's what you want. All that ignorant shit, man. I want a street nigga, and girls grow up wanting that shit. All that do is leave you with kids, a nigga that's in jail, a dude that's dead, a dude that don't take care of you, a dude that want a street. Any girl that want a dude in the street, man, stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson, he represent the dudes that do it the right way. Go get a trade. Go to school. That's trying to stay on the straight paths. That say no to drugs as far as, selling them in the streets. Guys that's trying to follow the straight and narrow. But you know what? They not appealing to the black community. Guys that wear a suit, they get a 9 to 5, even though you came from the trenches. So if a motherfucker try to pull your whole car, hey, you can take off that business suit and whip their ass. But you don't want the street side of you shoot a show. And I wonder why, man. Like, to me, he really should be ranked right behind Warren Moon. Him and Cam Newton, they did something. McNabb made it to the playoffs. He should be somewhere in there. But, talent-wise, Russell Wilson and Cam Newton better than Donovan McNabb. Better than Michael Vick. From a quarterback, people just think it's Michael Vick fast. He had the game-winning run versus Minnesota. But what it come down to for quarterbacks, wins and losses. Mike Vick ain't never won shit. This dude won a Super Bowl. And people just act like, oh, that's just happened like it rained in fucking April and May in the spring. That like it's just for show, like the sun gonna rise. It ain't for show. That's to be celebrated. It's something that's been minimized. Excuse me. Him winning that Super Bowl has been minimized. Like he ain't even considered a black quarterback. Like, no, that nigga over there, we still need a black quarterback to win. Like, please. You put McNabb on the list. McNabb has done some of the raccoonish shit you can heard of. Michael Vick went from representing the black community to buck dancing on Fox Sports 1. You know what I'm saying? We can go on and on about it. RG3, if he considered a black quarterback, Russell Wilson got to be considered a double black quarterback. Some of the shit that he done did and said. He's the ultimate goofball. cornball brother, just like Rod Parker said, man. So it's time to give this young king his respect, but don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code GoodFeeling1Boxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check them out, man. Soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, much more. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Want to reach out to the email, you can do. Intro, Insta music in there, link, a donation link in there. Keep sharing the videos. We gone.